last Laker possession, you called for the double, and you seemed to get the perfect result, leading to a scramble situation. What did you see once that ball became a 50-50 ball?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You just couldn't come up with it. If you fall on it, maybe you get a tied possession, jump ball situation. Ideally, you come away with it, and we have a chance to go down and score. But man, it's no one's fault. You just you don't get the bounce.
And once everyone's out of position, they're trying to get the ball for good reason. Is there any way to defend something like that?
I mean, it's tough because I think everyone's anticipating you're going to get possession, and with the clock running down, no timeouts left, they're thinking we have to get up the floor and go. But we have to secure the ball first, and obviously didn't.
Wes, can you evaluate your guys' defense in the fourth quarter?
I thought we did a lot of good things, honestly. Cross matching, trying to keep two bigs on the floor. I think helped rim protection at certain stretches. Certainly helped our rebounding. But being able to do multi-layered things defensively is something in the past we've struggled to do. I think we're showing a lot of growth in that. Whether it's the cross matches, switching with certain matchups, then going to hit the ball or, blitz in situations. It takes a lot of, communication, obviously a lot of moving parts, but I think we've done a pretty good job doing that.
To your point on the rebounding, what was Gaff able to take advantage of and come away with a couple, I think, offensive boards?
Yeah, when Brad's attacking downhill, obviously he's going to garner a lot of attention. So, a lot of times it takes his man out of position and gives him a chance or a free run, to the rim, get those tip-ins, put-back dunks.
And then the 13-0 run in the third, what were you guys able to take advantage of there?
Well, we got some stops, able to get out in transition. I think it kept them on their heels a bit, which allowed us to score early in the possessions. We found a bit of a rhythm, which I thought was good. I thought a lot of good things. I mean, the effort was there. I thought we were second night of a back-to-back, able to accomplish quite a bit, get Brad back in the fold. He had a terrific night. See those, three, Brad, KP, Kuz play at a high level. So a lot of positives, but, it's just there's no consolation prizes.
How would you describe what it was like watching just the last 5 or 6 or 7 minutes? They went up 5 and came back. It was really a seesaw.
Yeah, I mean, that's the flow of the game. It's, you got a veteran, savvy, battle-hardened guy like LeBron. He's not going to let the game get out of hand. So we knew we were going to have to maximize our possessions, make sure we're getting shots to the rim, got to get stops. And the fact that we were able to kind of find a combination and a rhythm to keep the game, tight, I thought was great.
I believe you didn't have a timeout there after that scramble play.
Right.
Did you call a play in that huddle just in case they scored? And
Yeah.
was that executed the way you wanted it to be?
No, I mean, it was a broken possession at that point. Had it been a free throw or made bucket, then we would have been able to get set.
You went back to 𝗙𝗢𝗡𝗧 late in the game. What was the rationale?
Well, just, there's a trust factor, of course, from an organizational standpoint. And Jay Good has been really good. I think late game, it's, do you need offense? Do you need defense? Do you need someone to kind of, quarterback guys and get guys to spots? I think we'll use, on any given night, whatever's needed in that moment.
We really competed our tails off and gave ourselves a chance to win. We halftime we're down 12, and we battled back and rallied back, and played our style of hoops. It's unfortunate a few breaks didn't go our way.
How did you feel on the hamstring? Obviously, the numbers looked good.
It was okay. Still getting my wind back. Striking out is still the biggest thing for me. I guess mentally getting over the hurdle of it, but for the most part, I felt fine.
How much does it sting more the way that they got their last basket?
Yeah, it sucked. You can't control that. That happens in the game. We made a good play, good double team on Braun, good deflection. Just didn't come up with it. And sure enough, as soon as we think we got a fast break, TV's the only one up under the basket. So, you just can't make plays up like that. It's just how the chips fell tonight.
Today it seemed like your team got a boost yet again from the KP-Gafford pairing. Why has that been successful when Wes has gone to it?
Why? mean, I don't necessarily know. Besides their presence on the defensive end, their ability, to alter shots and make guards and guys kind of really think about what kind of shot they're shooting, over bigs in the paint, and helps us with rebounding for sure. And then it allows KP to continue to space the floor and pop and gaff the roll, which they both excel at really good. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll keep exploring it.
That obviously you made the difference being back on the court tonight, but how you guys did seem to have a different kind of level of urgency than what guys have played with. I don't know if that's fatigue or anything, but how do you kind of get that effort every night, especially with a couple of tough games coming up?
It's up to me. I mean, I got to obviously be the head of the snake in that regard and being ready to go and encouraging guys and making sure that we're ready to play every single night. And, we were like that tonight, but, we got to keep that going. It's not easy to win in this league. It's not easy to, get yourself out of the, slumps in a way. Nobody's going to feel sorry for us. We got to just go out and believe in ourselves and stick together and continue to realize that, we can turn it around, but we got to believe we can do it.
How hard it was always to watch this team struggle last season when you couldn't play?
I mean, it was very tough, It's just very tough. You as a competitor, you want to be out there and contribute to the team and help in any way you can. So it's definitely frustrating for sure, being on the other side and not necessarily being hopeless, but, you can't do anything on the floor. All you can do is kind of, give your take and, what you see from my perspective. And kind of encourage guys and keep guys engaged and teach. You become more of a teacher and an observer when you're on the other side. So it's definitely not fun, but at the end of the day, your health is obviously everything, and there's still other ways to impact the game.
You're teaching a really tough possession. What did you see at the end?
That was probably the worst thing that could have happened. Us almost getting the steal, us running in a fast break already almost, and then they recovered the ball and hit Thomas Bryant right there on the baseline for the easy two. I don't know what to say. Sucks to be in that situation. And then I thought Kuz had a pretty nice move, got a pretty good look at a three. Maybe just rush it just a little bit, but if it went in, it would have been a completely different movie. So. Again, nobody wants to be in this position, but we're gonna have to find a way how to dig ourselves out of this.
You mentioned in Miami when you guys kind of right there with the Heat too, and you lose close, that these are the ones that really sting. Does this count as one of those?
Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah. No, and I felt like they were not at our level. We just lost the game. They obviously LeBron did his thing and played well, but some mental mistakes from us, and I don't know what to say. It's tough. But yeah, we're gonna get out of it.
What were the mental mistakes you mean on defense?
Yeah, just maybe overhelping a bit, or not saying the coverage out loud. Just things that us players we can control there on the court. But again, nobody's perfect, and we're not gonna have perfect 48 minutes. We're gonna have mistakes, so we're gonna have to be as perfect as possible, and strive for that, and then the result will come.
Wes said yesterday that you and your teammates understand it's not league. There's still hope for what you guys want to accomplish. How do you guys feel in terms of what's ahead of you, given this losing streak?
Yeah, no, we have to stay positive. We have to stay together. Through all these losses, we have to take it as something that's going to just, make us stronger, because our schedule is tough. We're on the road this whole month, playing really good teams. So, nothing is like served on a silver platter for us. We're going to have to go and take it and do our best on this long trip, do our best, and then once I can tell you it's going to be like this, and it's going to flip, and things are going to start going our way, and we're going to be having completely different conversations.
Maurice, how frustrating was it for it to go like that?
Just unfortunate. Sometimes the ball rolls that way in life. not just even basketball. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way and you can play well, or you could be doing great in life and a curveball hit you.
How do you feel like your team is dealing with this rough stretch in terms of morale, mood, tenacity?
It's very tough. It's a very challenging situation. I don't think many of us have ever lost 10 in a row, and it's very, very tough. It's very, very tough for sure. Nobody likes to lose, let alone 10 times.
What did you see there in terms of the defensive execution over the final 4 minutes?
A lot of collapses. We had. It was very tough. We were trying to hit Bron and get it out of his hands, and just felt a little bit like he was baiting us a little bit, just standing up at half court and just kind of directing things. Didn't necessarily make that adjustment, but it's life.
That had Brad back, how did that impact the offense in terms of giving another option?
Oh man, it felt great. Anytime you have Brad, that's another player that the other team has to worry about. And I thought he looked really, really good after not playing for a couple weeks.